Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. So striding forward now, Eduardo Nunez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Third baseman, number 10.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon is the first pitch is in there for strike one. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. They'll have extra work to do because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Duvall is in pursuit, and that's the first out of the inning. In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He's ready for his first. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Popped up. Rendon is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Orioles, center fielder, Adam Jones.
And this is low, ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. Striding into the box, Trey Mancini, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one. Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Here's Seth Smith now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but...
And Jones is in there safely to score the run. Here's Jonathan Scope now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Into the box now, Justin Bour. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he'll reach for it, but this skips on by, and that might chase two home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Tim Beckham. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Now in the box, Adam Duvall. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Drilled on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Caleb Joseph looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Grounded to the right. And Moreland will take this one to the bag himself, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Van. And they are squarely into chip-away mode. Looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. 1 away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Hit on the ground out to short. Beckham is up with it. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Jones. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Adam Jones.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind, another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
To third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding in once again, Trey Mancini. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Seth Smith. He hit a sac fly earlier. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Xander Bogarts.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. The 0-2 delivery.
Nope.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Fastball called strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, number 13.
Into the windup and the pitch. Number 13 is at the plate as he watches ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini over to his right. He's got it, and there are two down now. Into the box, Christian Vasquez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting. Third
Ready
baseman,
for another chance.
Eduardo
Nunez 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 0-1 count and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope,
and a fastball just a bit up. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. And he takes ball four, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
now batting. The center
Stepping
fielder,
in and ready for
Angel
another shot.
Pagan.
Angel Pagan. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this one is gone. A home run. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Mookie.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Jonathan Scope. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Number 6, Jonathan Scope.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple runs right there. They put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
Nope. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Up next for the Orioles,
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Justin Bour. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us.
Boston, number 58, Fernando Abad.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a snap move over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is driven to right. And no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And wow, that got out onto Utah Street. Standing in, Anthony Rendon. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one.
Man, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Vasquez gathers, and the throw is in time. Rendon is retired, and there's one away.
Shortstop.
Ready now, Tim Beckham. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And he takes ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Pagan has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he stayed high with a changeup, apparently. Ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Changeup too low. He walked him. In now, Caleb Joseph. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Craig Kimbrell is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. Kimbrell pauses. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Andrew Van. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Scope is there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. Stepping into the box, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dustin Pedroia.
Into the windup and the pitch. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Adam Jones. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Center fielder.
First offering on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. The 1-1 now to Jones. Hit sharply toward the right side. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Trey Mancini. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So coming to the plate, Seth Smith. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Set.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jonathan Scope. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Bohr. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Kimbrel's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the move is Pagan. And that ends the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Number 13.
Digging in now, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Low for ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the flag court and gone. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And the changeup is way low that time. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Duvall over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Standing in, Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2. With a double on his line.
Third baseman, Anthony.
He's set and the pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Stepping up now, Tim Beckham. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. For Rendon, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. And he lays off for ball 1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled back. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Pagan to the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So digging in now, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside 1-0.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulder.
Bogarts lays out. What a stop. And the throw sails right over the head of Moreland at first base. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. So stepping in, Caleb Joseph, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Little dribbler back at him. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Oh, and Jones gets under this one and sends a high fly ball to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Now to the plate, Trey Mancini. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And all that gets him on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Designated hitter.
Here's Seth Smith now. He hit a sac fly earlier. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Here comes the first pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. For Smith, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Favorable call in there for a strike. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. At the plate, Justin Bour. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's worked a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First offering on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. And what's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And the pitch on 2-1. Grounded to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Striding in, Tim Beckham. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hit hard to short. Bogarts has it. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Angel Pagan. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-0 delivery. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Mookie Betts is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Digging in once again, Andrew Van. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. On the ground up the middle. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Adam Duvall.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Up into the corner now. A fair ball. Ready for last time. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division, but you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to.
Dustin Pedroia.
Now here it comes. Dustin Pedroia is at the plate as he watches ball one. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Needs to get that sinker down. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off here, ball four, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third.
Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Happ moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now Lester's 0-1. There goes Pedroia. Pitch outside, the throw. And the second baseman will just tag the runner going by. And in now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Sean Shea.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. At the plate, Jason Hayward. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Knuckleball, and this one dances in and just about conks him. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman,
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chris Bryant is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is there. And that ends the inning. So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off for
He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Xander Bogaerts.
And that's in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One out, nobody on. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's Lester now on 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. There you see Angel Pagan. He'll bat next. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Digging in the switch hitter, Angel Pagan. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Digging in now, number 13, and he's ready to take his first cuts. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Lester ready, the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Half sprinting after it, and that retires the side. Here's Javier Baez. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau.
Javier Baez.
Hard hit ball to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone. You hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Chopped weakly to the left. Nunez fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in, Addison Russell. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Ian Happ, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, strike 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, number 11, Rajay Davis.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. hit hard on the ground is short. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Standing in, Stephen Wright. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Right.
That's a ball.
And that misses, ball one.
Ball one, no
Third
strike.
inning, no score to this point. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Russell has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box, John Lester. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Sean Lester.
And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Pagan comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Left fielder, number 30.
Digging in for his second at-bat, John Jay. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The knuckleball just misses the inside corner. Down the first baseline. Reined in. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Dustin Pedroia.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Stepping up now, Xander Bogaerts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Hayward is after it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again. Chris Bryant. A base hit in his first trip.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
And that misses inside 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. On the move is Betts. 1 down. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Christian Vasquez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Vasquez.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 0-2 now from Lester. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Stepping in, Angel Pagan. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. On to first, and there are 2 down. Into the box now. Number 13 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a neck high fastball that time.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Happ is in pursuit. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Here's Addison Russell. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. And prior to the 0-2, we'll move to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Ian Happ. Tried to golf at it, but he missed. Strike 1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Striding in, John Lester. He flew out in his last at-bat. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Foul back. Here's a knuckleball. 1-1.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
And a strike as he waves through a knuckleball. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. In now is John Jay. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. First pitch of the at-bat. And a knuckleball too low, apparently. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Betts coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Here's Jason Hayward now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Center fielder, number 11.
Into the windup
Rajay
and the pitch.
Davis.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Wright. He's 0 for
Stephen Wright.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Very weakly on the ground. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there, strike 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Runners on the move for second. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Hit in the air out to center field. Betts has a read on it. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Eric Hosmer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Second baseman, number 9.
Digging in to try it again. Javier Baez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Mookie Betts.
And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. Ready once again, Christian Vasquez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit in the air to center field. Happ On the move, he makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in the switch hitter, Angel Pagan. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Digging in once again, number 13. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Wilson Contreras.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts to the track, into the basket, and it's gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Addison Russell. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The short hit hard. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Ian Happ. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a ball, hard hit toward deep right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Settling in now, John Lester. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 30.
In now is John Jay. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one. But the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes. Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Right fielder,
here's Jason Hayward now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's taken for strike 1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And a knuckleball that misses at the shoe tops. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Rajay Davis now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Center fielder.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Grounder down the line at third. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And he is in there. So stepping in, Stephen Wright. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Chris Young will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 30.
Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Carl Edwards Jr.
Mitch Moreland will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit on the ground to short. Russell's got it. And on one pitch, he's retired. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Third baseman.
Stepping up now, Eduardo Nunez. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Weak chopper up the line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Eduardo Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Here's Javier Baez. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Dustin Pedroia.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 1-0 home to Pedroia. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
Hayward on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit to third. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Baez onto the grass, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, John Lester. Take a snapshot.